Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I do apologize for the whispering, but my dad's asleep in the other room, and not the point. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a book haul, very large one. I think I spent over $150, at least, I think. Oh, hold on, I've got to sneeze. Oh, never mind, it went away. Now this has been building over the past 2 months, I'd say. And all the books have not arrived. I'm still waiting on 5 books, or 4 or 5 books from Book Outlet and 1 from Mercari. But most of the books are here. I also have 3 months worth of Book of the Month books. I've got some books that I got from at local bookstores, and then I got from Books A Million. Some I got from Target. Some I got from eBay. Pango. More from eBay over here. And then local bookstore. And 1 I got from a thrift store. Also, I do apologize for the weird lighting. The sun is setting, so it makes it awkward in my room. And I'm in like a hole, because my beds are here. I have a small bookshelf right here and a bunch of shelves on my wall. I do also have a big bookshelf over there, but I like filming right here, because it's like a little cave. And I can just tell my dad I was reorganizing down here, if he comes in here and asks what I'm doing. I hope you can hear me. Anywho, I'm gonna start with the Book of the Month books. So, for my first month, I had been building up my my credits. I had built them up for the first 3 months because I just didn't find any that interest me. And then on the 3rd month, I finally did. And so I got all 3 of these right here. I got Heartless Hunter by Kristen Ciccarelli. Don't think I said that right, but yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this book. I have not read it yet. And then I got The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic, which I thought it sounded good, and so yeah. It's by Brianne Randall. And then I believe this was the pick of, I don't know what month it was it October maybe? I think it was either, this was either the pick or it was this one. It was one of those 2. But I think this was the pick for that month. Those were just add-ons, I believe. But it's Dagger in the Flame by Catherine Doyle. I still have not read it, but it sounds so good. On the back it says, in a deadly game of revenge, the most dangerous mistake of all is falling in love. I would read what these said on the back, but they don't have to say anything on the back. Okay. And then for November, I believe, I got P.S. I Hate You by Lauren Connolly. It says, 2 exes, 8 destinations, love travels fast. I read a similar book to this. It was like a road trip, enemies to lovers, called 1,000 Miles by Bridget something. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, so that's why I got this one. Also still haven't read it. And then I got, for December, I got The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Allie Carter. I did start this one. Let's see. I did not finish it before Christmas. I got to page 63. I'll probably pick it up next Christmas. Or, I don't know. We'll see if I ever pick this one. Probably next Christmas, but, I mean, it's okay. Okay, those for the Book of the Month picks. For technically 5 months, but technically 3 months as well. Also, my dog. If you hear anything moving or making noise or the camera starts shaking, it is her. Trying to see what I'm doing. Hi. Okay. And we'll do the local bookstore next. Right, yeah. Okay. Oh, I have a bunch of stuff right there, sorry. So from there, I got, oh, actually that one's from a thrift store. Here, we'll start with this one. From the thrift store, I got City of Bones. I have the first 4 books in this series, I believe. Yeah, I have the first 4 books in paperback, and I had ordered it from eBay, but I did not read that it was a hardcover, and so I have the hardcover, which I brought over here just to show you. So I had the hardcover, but I didn't have the paperback, and so it was bothering me that they didn't match. And then I was at the thrift store with my mom a few weeks ago, and I sold this book there, and I said, that is the one that I need in paperback, because I have all the others in paperback. So I got it. It was only $1.50. Like, how could you beat that deal? I would have, like, punched myself if I didn't do that. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the hardback now. I might keep it. I might go and take it to the local bookstore and get store credit. So I'm doing an unhaul of books in a little bit. I might film it. We'll see. It might be on my TikTok. We'll see. But yeah, oops, let's take it there. And then I got, these are in not the correct order, I don't think. But I got these 3 from the bookstore, from the local bookstore. Well, there's 3 locations that are near me. One of them is 2 stories. The other 2 are pretty small. But these, I got these from the one of the small ones, and I got this one from the other small one. But yeah, they were like, I think they were, oh wait, this one still has a sticker on it. And they were all the same price, I do remember that. It was $9.57. I don't know if you can see that or not, but. Okay. And then from I went to the big one with my cousin and my brother, because my cousin came for Christmas, but she couldn't come on the day of Christmas. So her and my grandma came down like 3 days after Christmas, I think, to get her Christmas presents. And we went shopping. I bought her a bunch of books, which, by the way, at the end of this, I will tell you the books that I got her. I do not physically have them, but I will probably put them on the screen. Because she lives 2 hours away from me. Anyhow, I got from the local bookstore, because we went to the local bookstore and we went to the Books A Million. That is close to my house. It's really close. They're both really close together. I got The QB and Me by Tay Marley, which I watched this movie. It's a Wattpad book, but they recently turned it into a movie, and I enjoyed it. I think I did enjoy the book better, but yeah. So I got that one because I saw it and I was like, I couldn't pass it up. It was like $5. And then I got Hush Hush, which I think is like an angel romance. It says on the back of it, it says, Patch's eyes were black orbs, taking in everything, giving away nothing. Not that I wanted to know more about Patch. Since I hadn't liked what I'd seen on the surface, I doubted I'd like what was lurking deep inside. Only this wasn't exactly true. I'd liked a lot of what I'd seen. Long, lean muscles down his arms, broad but relaxed shoulders, and a smile that was part playful, part seductive. I was in an uneasy alliance with myself, trying to ignore what had started to feel irresistible. Is what that says on the back. So I thought I'd enjoy this. I read a Wattpad story that was similar to this, or it sounds like it was similar to this. So yeah. Okay. These are from the same trip, except it was when we went to the Books A Million. So I had gotten Crave by Tracy Wolf. It says, have you ever, my voice breaks and I take a deep breath, then I try. Have you ever wanted something so much that you were afraid to take it? He nods yes, like it was right there waiting for you to just reach out and grab it, but you're so terrified of what will happen when you lose it that you never make the reach. Yes, he says again, his voice burrowing inside me. I tilt my head until our eyes meet and I whisper, what did you do? For a long second, he doesn't say anything. He just stares back at me with a look as scarred and broken as the rest of him and says, I decided to take it anyway. Then he leans down and presses his lips onto mine. So, all I really know about this, I've never even read the back of this, or the synopsis for that matter. But I do know it's a werewolf. I mean, a werewolf. What? Did I say werewolf? A vampire romance. Oh, what does this look like? I haven't looked at the hardcover. It's just a plain red hardcover, which is kind of cool. But, yes, that's... I'm gonna move these. Hold on. I'm gonna just stack these up right here real quick. In no particular order. There we go. And then also from Books A Million, I got The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. For centuries, witches have maintained the climate, but now their control is faltering. As the atmosphere becomes more erratic, the storms more destructive, all hope lies with Clara, a once-in-a-generation ever witch, whose magic is tied to every season. In autumn, Clara wants something to do with her power. It's wild and volatile, and the price of her magic, losing the ones she loves, is too high, despite the need to control the increasingly dangerous weather. In winter, the world is on the precipice of disaster. Fire burns, storm rages. Clara accepts that she's the only one who can make a difference. In spring, she falls for Sang, the witch training her. As her magic grows, so do her feelings for him, and she's terrified Sang will be the next one she loves. In summer, Clara must choose between her power and her happiness, her duty and the people she loves. Before she loses Sang and her magic, the world is thrust into chaos. Yeah, so that's that book. I thought it sounded interesting. It was like $10.99, I think. This one, Crave, was only, I think it was like $5 or $6. It was in the bargain section. And then I got All the Tides of Fate by Adeline Grace. It says, through blood and sacrifice, Amora Montera has conquered a rebellion and taken her rightful place as queen of Visadia. Now, with the islands in turmoil and people questioning her authority, Amora cannot allow anyone to see her weakness. No one can know about the curse in her bloodline. No one can know she lost her magic. No one can know the truth about the boy who holds the missing half of her soul. To save herself in Visadia, Amora embarks on a desperate quest for a mythical artifact that could fix everything, but it comes at a terrible cost. As she tries to balance her loyalty to her people, her crew, and the desires of her heart, Mora will soon discover that the power to rule might destroy her. Save the kingdom, reclaim her magic, the queen must prevail. So, that's that one. It was also only $10.99. Hold on, I have to resituate. My foot's falling asleep. Okay, so the next two I got from Target a while ago. When they were doing their buy one get one 50% off. I went with my brother. So the one that I'm really excited about, and the reason I bought two, because it was buy one get one 50% off, so I might as well get a second one. And this one I read the first book in the series. It's The Temporary Roomie by Sarah Adams. I really like Sarah Adams' work. Anyhow, I'm gonna read the synopsis at the back. Okay. As the owner of Honeysuckle Salon, Jessie Barnes usually has everything managed and on track, but now that her third trimester of an unexpected pregnancy, she feels a bit lost and increasingly desperate after faulty plumbing floods her house. Unfortunately, her knight in shining armor is Dr. Drew Marshall, her best friend's brother and the man she has clashed with at every turn. Drew offers Jessie a temporary place to stay, with the catch she must pretend to be his girlfriend for an upcoming work event. Out of options, Jessie braces for the worst as she moves in with her nemesis. Amid playful territory wars and absurd pranks, their dynamic begins to shift. Jessie is thrown yet another curveball, as Drew turns out to be nothing like what she expected, and even worse, he seems to like her too. When their rivalry sparks a deeper connection, Jessie's future becomes even more unclear, and with the baby on the way, she'll have to make a decision soon. So I'm very excited about this. I really liked the first book in the series, which was The Opposite Off Limits Rule, which is also it's a best friend's brother. Or, no, brother's best friend, sorry. This one's best friend's brother. But to me, they're pretty much the same. I really enjoy that trope. And I enjoy enemies to lovers, which they both are, I believe. And then, one of the books I'm super excited about, A Study in Drowning. Now, I'm not necessarily excited about this for the story, but for the sprayed edges. That's pretty much the only reason I bought it, honestly. And it was such a pretty cover. It's like holographic. It says, but if fairies and monsters were real, so were the women who defeated them. Which, it sounds interesting too. It's by Ada Reed, by the way, if I didn't say that. Also the end paper and the cover. It's so cool. Like, I'm obsessed with it. It's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here. What do I want to do next? I think I'm gonna do the next ones from Target, because why not? Might as well. So I had a Target gift card, and I just shopped with it online because I don't like going to Target. And I got 4 books because I had to get a $35. I had to get to $35 in order for it to ship to my house. I don't know if that's like an everywhere thing or just a me thing, but yeah. So I got these ones. We'll start at the bottom. Okay, so I got Elle Kennedy, The Mistake. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can't. I have an entire Elle Kennedy shelf where I've got 6 of her books. I've only read 1 of them, but I have The Deal. I don't want to read the first book in a series without having the second book on hand. So, I got The Mistake by Elle Kennedy. Which I'm very happy they have the cartoon covers, because originally, when I was wanting to read the series, I could only find the, like, real people ones, and I just didn't like them. And I like these spines, too. Anywho, I also have the Dixon Rule, and I have the Graham Effect. And then I have her Avalon Bay series, which I'm not a big fan of the Avalon Bay series. I've only read the first one, but so far I'm not really liking it. I'm waiting till summer to finish reading it. Anyhow, but yeah, this is the second book in the off-campus series. It says, he's a player in more ways than one. College junior John Logan can get any girl he wants for this hockey star. Life is a parade of parties and hookups, but behind his killer grins and easygoing charm, he hides growing despair about the dead-end road he'll be forced to walk after graduation. A sexy encounter with a freshman, Grace Ivers, is just the distraction he needs, but when a thoughtless mistake pushes her away, Logan plans to spend his final year proving to her that he's worth a second chance. And now he's going to need to up his game. After a less than stellar freshman year, Grace is back at Briar University, older, wiser, and so over the arrogant hockey player she nearly handed her V-card to. She's not a charity case, and she's not quite a butterfly she was when they first hooked up. If Logan expects her to roll over and beg like all his other puck buddies, he can think again. He wants her back, he'll have to work for it. This time around, she'll be the one in the driver's seat, and she plans on driving him wild. That actually sounds really good. I have not, again, a lot of these I have not read the synopsis for, especially if I bought them online. If I bought them online, I did not read the synopsis for them. I don't know why, I just don't feel like Googling them. I usually just look them up on TikTok and see people's reviews for them first, and then I do that. And then I got Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. Again, I like her books. It was between this one and another one of her books, but I don't remember which one. I'm not gonna read this entire synopsis because it is very long. It's literally the entire back. I'm just gonna read this little white part up here. It says, a small town sweetheart and an emotionally unavailable bad boy try to find some common ground in this chemistry-filled romance. From Sarah Adams, the author of the cheat sheet and When in Rome. I have read the cheat sheet, which I really did enjoy. I think When in Rome was the one that I was debating on getting with this one. But yeah, I don't know. I dig dudes with tattoos, so. And then I got Betting on You by Lynn Painter. I was between this one and Better Than the Movies, but this one just sounded like something what I would be more into. But I probably will get Better Than the Movies. I'll probably get it from Barnes & Noble because they're having that, like, get something from their cafe, get that book deal thing. Get that book for $5 deal. And I'm going to Barnes & Noble soon with my brother, sometime this week, hopefully. As long as we are off on the same day together. Because our work schedules like to be opposite. But, anyway, again, I'm not reading this. I might not read the rest of these. I'm just going to read, like, highlights of most of these, probably. Because I have, like, a lot of books to get through. It says, the first time Bailey meets Charlie, he's his worst. Okay, it's a coworker romance. But they find themselves laughing, but they also can't stand each other. Okay, and then they make a bet where, because they found their coworkers flirting, and they make a bet where Charlie insists the members of the opposite sex can't just be friends, and Bailey is determined to prove him wrong. They have a bunch of bickering and playful banter. Oh, they start fake dating to disrupt the annoying pleasantries between Bailey's mom and her mom's boyfriend. And then they fall for each other. Yeah, okay. I'm probably gonna have to cut some of that out because that took me way too long to figure out how to read that, or how to synopsize that. Okay, and then I've got Wall of Winnipegamy, which of course I've already started. I am only 3 chapters in, but these chapters, why are they so long? I hate long chapters because it makes me feel like I'm reading so slow, and it just makes me feel annoying. But I swear each of these chapters is like 10 pages long. I don't think it's actually, I think it's probably closer to like 7. But yeah. I know it's a slow burn. And she's like I think it's fake dating, and I believe it's I think it's fake dating, and she was like, it's an enemies to lovers. She was his assistant type thing. So, those are the ones from Target. I'm gonna put these here. And go for this one real quick, and then I'll put those back on top of here. Okay, and then from eBay, I think that's all I have left. Oh, and Pango, but I'm gonna do eBay first. I got the entire Shatter Me series. Well, not the entire one, none of the novellas, but I got the main books because my friend is reading it and says that it's really, really good, and she really recommends it. She says the first book's really slow, but yeah. But yeah, I got a box set. I got all of this for $35. So it says, "Hello world, you won't forget me." So yeah, I'm gonna put these back up here. Now we're going to what was that? eBay. Well, those were from eBay, but yeah. Okay, so these ones, most of the ones I'm about to show you are all from the same shop. And they were doing like a buy 3 get 1 free sale. Now this first one, I am mad about because it said it was in very good quality. When you see this, you understand why I'm mad. It said very good condition. At best, I would consider this good. I wouldn't even consider it good. I would consider it maybe acceptable at best, honestly. But luckily, I'm just gonna say that it was one of the free ones, and I'm gonna just like move on because most of the books are in pretty good condition. As you can see right here, I mean, you can't see the spines, but you can see they're pretty good condition. I'm starting with, I have 4 right here, but because I didn't want to put them all right there. This one, it's very good. It has no corner. It has a rip right here. The freaking spine is like a mess. It's all crooked, like. I'm pretty mad about this. I did watch this show, which is why I got the book, because I was curious as to how it compared to the show. Because I liked the show. And so I wanted to read the book. But I can't read this. I'm sorry. I can't read books that are in this bad of condition. Because it is in such bad condition. The camera does not do it justice of how bad condition this is though. I don't know how to show you because it just the camera doesn't show how bad it is. I don't even know what's happening there. It's like a piece of paper sticking out. That's weird. Anyhow, yeah, this one will probably go I'm either gonna try and donate it to my local bookstore, which I don't think they take it because of how bad quality it is, or it'll just go to the trash. We'll see. Okay, this one's also in pretty bad quality, but it's not as crazy. I read this one's just mostly, it's just like some water damage, which I've read water damaged books before. It's nothing crazy, but it was just how like the pages, it just felt disgusting. That one did. But yeah, this one is Craving by Helen Hart. Oh yeah, and the Shadow Me series is by Tira Muffy or something like that. I don't actually know how to say that name. Anywho. This one is a best friend's brother cowboy romance. So, I thought it'd be interesting. And then, no, the rest of these are in pretty good shape. This one's a little meh, but it's okay. Yeah, this one's got like a little, it's like a little crooked, but it's fine. And yellow pages, but I'm gonna paint these pages. I have the first book in the series, which has purple lettering. I'm gonna paint it purple, and then this one I'm gonna paint blue. But this is Beautiful Darkness. It's the second book in the Beautiful Creatures book. I don't know if it's if it's like a trilogy or what, but I know there's at least 3 books. It says, some loves are meant to be, others are cursed. It says, one night in the rain, Ethan Waite opened his eyes and fell in love with Lena Duchess. His life would never be the same. My nose itches, I'm sorry. Lena is a caster and her family is locked in a supernatural civil war. On her 16th birthday, Lena has made a terrifying choice. Lena made a terrifying choice which now haunts her day and night, and as her 17th birthday approaches, Lena and Ethan face even greater danger. A caster and a mortal can never be truly together. Every kiss is a curse. Ethan's next heartbeat could be his last. It is their curse now. Which is also a TV show, I believe. I have not watched the TV show, but I've heard good things about it. And then I got, there's still sticky stuff on it. I took most of the stickers off already. I got Heartless. This one did not come from the same seller as all of these. This one came from a separate seller. I have Flawless and Powerless up there. I just need Hopeless and Reckless now. But it is, it's Heartless by Elsie Silver. It's the, what's this? Oh god, what is this series called? Oh god, I know what this is called. Oh, Chestnut Springs. That's it. I also have her new series. I have Wild Love. I have the first one in her new series. It says, working as a nanny for the world's grumpiest single dad should be simple, except she can't keep her eyes off him, and he can't keep his hands off her. Ooh. I'm not going to read the entire synopsis, but yeah. It's in really good condition, so. Okay, we'll start from the top. Oh, wait, actually. Okay. So I have a series here. So I'm kind of mad about this. Like, okay, these covers, they're pretty good condition, whatever. And they're fine, their covers are fine. But the covers I chose were not these ones. They had different covers on the picture that I clicked. It was a different cover. I might put it up here, the different covers that I picked. But, yeah. This is the Nightshade series. It is by Andrea Kramer. It's a werewolf thing, I think. She risked her life to save his, believing she'd never see him again. But he has returned, challenging her destiny as Alpha Wolf, leaving her doubting her past and fearing her future. It says, filled with love, lust, action, suspense, and mayhem, Nightshade is a glittering dark gem. Yeah, and then the other books are Wolfsbane and Blood Rose. Wolfsbane and Blood Rose. So yeah, I got those 3. And then these 4 are also a series. Now, I'm gonna order a different cover for this book because it does not match these. I was hoping it'd match in height, because I knew it wasn't the same. It didn't come out at the same time as these covers. But this is the Wings series by April Lynn Pike. It says, Laurel was mesmerized, staring at at the pale things. They were terrifyingly beautiful, 2 beautiful words. Laurel turned the mirror again, her eyes on the hovering petals that floated beside her. They looked almost like wings. She's a fairy. She has to save her human family from the fairy enemies that walk among them. The centuries-old fairy enemies. Anyhow, and then these are the covers that I got in these ones. This one, I don't know why this one is holographic and the rest are, but I think this is the second book. That's the cover that I need to get for Wings. But I didn't see it on there when I was looking. This one also I didn't order with the rest of these. This one I had ordered separate. But yeah, and then I would have gotten the other spells one because I thought I just didn't like it though, because I wanted it on a match, and it just did not match at all to these. Whereas I thought this one matched a little bit, but it is a completely different size. Yeah. But yeah, these two, and then spells, which is holographic for some reason, not sure, and then Wings. Okay, we are almost done, and then I'll tell you about my cousin's books that she got. Okay. I have 3 more books. Okay, so there's actually a story behind these books. When I first got into reading, probably about 3 years ago, I just went to the library and got books like people do. I didn't buy all the books. I didn't see the point in buying books, which obviously has changed. Oh, that one's so sticky on it. I need to get that off. Anywho, this is the Shadow Falls After Dark trilogy by C.C. Hunter. It is a spin-off of Shadow Falls, which follows a different character, and you do not have to read Shadow Falls before you read this one. And it consists of Reborn, Eternal, and Unspoken. It's a trilogy. It's about a girl. She's a teenage girl. She's a vampire. And she goes to this school, which her parents think it's for, like, bad kids. Like, whatever. Like, delinquents almost, I guess. But it's not. It's for, like, supernatural kids. Like, shifters, witches, vampires. And she meets this vampire, and he's never been to the campus before, but something about his scent is familiar to her. And it's like, it's a full enemies to lovers. Like, oh my god, it's really good. Hold on, let me read the back of Reborn. Okay. Enter Shadow Falls After Dark and meet a vampire named Della, who is about to discover what her own story is meant to be. Della had the perfect life, a family, a boyfriend, and a bright future until she was turned and abandoned by everyone she loves. She takes refuge at Shadow Falls, a camp for teens with paranormal powers. It's where she and her best friends, Kylie and Miranda, heal their heartbreak with laughter, and where Della is training to be a paranormal investigator, and she refuses to be distracted. That means there's no time for romance with Steve, a gorgeous shapeshifter whose kisses melt her heart. When a new vampire named Chase shows up at camp, Della's world is thrown into even more chaos. Arrogant and annoyingly sexy, Chase is a mystery. The only mystery Della likes is the one she can solve. She can't solve Chase, at least not while she's dealing with ghostly hauntings, vampire gangs, and a web of family secrets. Can she prove herself as an investigator and keep her life and her heart intact? It's really good. But it's been a while since I read it, so I don't know if I'm still gonna like it. But I think I will, because I feel like my reading style has not changed much. Okay. Put these back up here. Okay. Okay, so as for my cousin, I'm sorry, this is a bad, like, lighting thing, but I can't help it because my computer's down here. Okay, I'm gonna start with the ones we got her from Books A Million. I got her Barbarian's Mate, which is part of like a series, but it's like standalone, so they can be read by themselves. They also had another book, but she decided not to get it. She got Aragon and Eldest by Christopher Paolini. Those are two different books, by the way. They're the first and second in a series. It's like a dragon series. Again, I'll probably put them up on the screen. They were buy one get one 50% off, so I got them for her. She paid for Barbarian's Mate, and she got Shadow and Bone by Lee Bardugo. She gave me $10, and I just paid for everything. Because they were over $5, but I didn't want her to spend all her money and stuff. So, because she doesn't have like a job or anything. And then from the local bookstore, she got Fly Away by Kristen Hanna, and she got Daughter from the Dark by Marina and Sergi. And then for Christmas, we got her, or I don't know why I'm saying we. I got her Mist and Shadow by Jennifer Wolfhard because she enjoyed another one of her books. I don't remember what it was called. But I just know it was one of her other books. She really liked it. So I got her that one.